last year, you put it in terms of the top 1% owned as much as the 70, 80%. This year, you've been much more, you've named and shamed to some extent. Now, you're not criticising the 8. You're really criticising the system here.
No, actually, the 8 just symbolize a broken economy. We're not exposing them or anything, but we're just showing the scale of the problem. That 8 people whom you can sit around a table now own as much wealth as the bottom half of humanity. It doesn't make economic sense. It doesn't make moral sense. It's immoral that so much wealth is concentrated in the hands of a few people, and 1 in 9 people go to bed hungry every night.
Does Oxfam find itself in a bit of difficulty at the moment, bearing in mind this anti-globalization movement which is created Trump and Brexit? Because at the same time, globalization has taken so many people out of poverty in the developing world, as you well know.
Actually, we are saying right now that look at what is happening. Look at the political shockwaves. It is really people who feel excluded, the majority feeling that politics, political systems and economic systems aren't working for them. It's a warning. It's a loud cry from the majority of people calling for a common sense approach to economic management to make economies work for them.
But they are calling for changes that arguably could help the poorest, that could hurt the poorest in the world. Because if globalization goes into reverse, then you're not going to get the expansion of wealth. Some would say.
Not really. In fact, what we need is for governments to take charge and manage economies sensibly. It isn't globalization per se. It is all the rules in the economy that work against ordinary people. Take, for example, tax dodging. Globalization does not imply that companies should use tax havens, be allowed to use tax havens not to pay their fair share of taxes. Governments should curb tax dodging, should stop this race to the bottom on corporate tax. We can have a globalization that works for the majority.